MSI is on the air. Rich Wildman here with you, everyone. I'm glad you're joining us today. It's going to be a very interesting show. I can guarantee that. Before we get things started, however, I want to say hello to everyone in our audience, especially a big hello to Pinky and the other guy from the Dirty Chaps band. So, hi, guy. That's all I got to say. I don't have anything else to say. Sorry. That's all you're going to get out of me today. But we have 3 new songs we're going to get in front of our panel today, find out what they think about what they hear after listening to each of these songs for the very first time on the broadcast today. That's going to be very cool to hear as well. And interestingly enough, if you missed last week's show, you missed one heck of a quiz show where the audience actually won the quiz. I want to throw that out there. I want to, offer them another congratulations. Exactly, So, and James is in the air right now. According to what I know, he's somewhere overhead. So, I don't know where he's at.
Well, he won't be overhead G, will he? He's coming back from Israel, so he's actually nowhere near America.
That's exactly right. And there is Mr. Ian Husbands and our special guest, Mr. Dave Carrera. Hey, gentlemen, how are things going over there?
We're loving it. It's cold over here.
It's cold?
Don't mention the wet. Don't mention how hot it is over in America. Otherwise, we'll come over there and kill you.
It's at least 80 degrees in Las Vegas.
It's terrible. Do you want to die now?
I'm not there. You said.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Okay, well, there's a technicality, just like Lewis Hamilton.
I like loopholes.
Sorry?
I like loopholes.
Loopholes?
Yeah.
I like loopholes. Hula hoops.
Lovely flowers.
Kit Kat Chunkies.
Yeah.
And squirty drinks.
And when that burger that you're eating is really moist.
In Kentucky.
The only question I have right now is do you really want to use all your time up on saying those 6 words that women detest? Or,
yeah.
Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. If you want to go ahead, go right ahead.
It's so moist in the UK. It's yeah.
The rain's just squirting from the sky.
I just keeled over in my chair.
Good evening.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the UK. Oh, no. Welcome from the UK. There you go.
So
that's where you came from. This is a welcome from and back to and welcome back. And you are welcome back. You can come back in. You can come home anytime.
I'm confused.
Hey,
it's easily done.
It's the best way to be.
I'm just a little confused.
We just talk rubbish all night. Do you want to give the business Elise a quick plug?
My business?
Yeah.
What's that?
I might want some t-shirts.
Oh, what, in America?
Maybe.
America? Oh, well, Richard, do you want to lead this up, or do I just have to go alone, or what?
No, go ahead. You're doing fine so far.
I'll tell you what, right.
Ian,
it was my jam night's first birthday on Thursday. First birthday at the venue where we're at now.
Marvellous evening.
And we had a really good evening. They made cakes and food and everything like that. But we needed some t-shirts doing, and we need some t-shirts doing quick. So after one letdown from one friend of mine, I went to another friend.
Yeah,
and
I was second best, second choice. Hello.
You weren't second best because you were the best because you done them at a good price, so you were the best.
Yeah, but I was second choice.
You were second looked at.
This will become apparent when we get on to our gay marriage in Kentucky later.
I don't.
I might.
So I went to Dave, and because obviously you've all heard the story about Dave having to pack up the drumming business. So Dave's now got a new affair printing t-shirts.
Tonight is sponsored by Budweiser and Kit Kat Chunky.
Tell us all about your t-shirts, David.
My new t-shirts, yay! From the tastefully named Inkit4.me.
Like the new logo, by
Get
the way.
it? Do you like the new logo?
Yes,
it's
much,
good, isn't
much
it?
better.
Good, isn't it?
Much
Yeah,
better.
see, he slagged my logo on Thursday, so I made a new one. So yeah, Inkit4.me. Type it in now, have a look. Enjoy yourself. It's not free delivery to the USA, by the way, so you'll have to pay. Get over it. It's not a very good dollar rate yet either, so you might as well wait. Is that good business?
I have no idea.
No clue.
No, I don't think. Really good t-shirts though.
They are they're actually American Gildan t-shirts. See, I love America, me. Isn't it?
I don't know. So, anything else you want to tell them?
Oh, and he got them cheap.
Yeah. You do printing.
Oh yes, we do.
You do vinyl.
Right, okay, no, also I do cloth vinyl, the ones that you guys have in your colleges and stuff, where you have the big white logos and stuff. I do the very new direct to garment, which is new over here. I know it's not in America. It's been in America for quite some time, but it's slowly coming over here now. So I'm an early adopter over here, although it isn't working very well at the moment. Bloody machines.
We'll get it.
We'll get it. And what else do I do?
Vinyl drum heads.
Drum heads, yeah, I've done a few of those now already. So yes, and it's all out of my solar powered shed, Richard.
And the solar power shed is the very cool thing that we were talking about last time you were on the program. And if I remember correctly, you just got everything moved in and we're working on things. So I want an update on your power consumption at the solar shed.
Right. Okay. Well, that's quite good, because what I've done, I bought a second battery, and I've put it in parallel, so it's draining the two batteries are sharing the load that I need. Yeah. And obviously I've got my Roland kit in there to do practice on, because I'm learning the Texas shovel for a new project I'm working on. And I'm loving that. I am enjoying that so much. It is beyond ZZ Top. See, I'm an American. I am an American. They should, if America had the real kahunas, they would pluck me up and say, Dave can live in America. Where? Big field, no one around.
I think
big high walls.
Just to let you know, there's a bit of a process you have to go through to get out there. But you have to get green cards.
No. The only process, Andrea, you can back me up on this, right? The only process they have to go through is to get to the southern border, and they're golden.
But I'm sure if they took my DNA sample, I'm probably related to half of America.
That's okay.
There you go. See, so you're all my cousins.
That's all right. Now I'm trying.
I'm willing to trade passports with you.
There you go.
Okay. You can have my one.
We'll make it simple.
I'm trying to get you introduced, Andrea. It's just they're taking up all the oxygen, kind of like Donald Trump.
We're going to shut up. Let's bring Andrew in. Do you know, everybody? Drum roll. And here, live from America, is Andrea.
Andrea Bensmiller, Las Vegas, Nevada. Andrea.
In the LV.
Save me.
Where Elvis lives.
Those crazy Brits, why are they trying to get into America?
And
they're not following the news or something? I mean,
because we're trying to get out because all the Syrians are coming in.
They've somehow missed the fact that we're not a socialist country.
That's okay. That's what we're Norway. We're fascist over.
You actually have to work for a living in America.
Hey? What?
Yeah,
what?
Yeah.
Hey?
You have to actually work for a living in America.
No, don't be silly.
You can't just print T-shirts and earn a living, mate. That's not how it
you
works.
can't just print T-shirts and have a solar power shed,
I'll just sell my body. It's okay.
Medical science, right?
Medical science, yeah. What did you think?
Medical science.
Oh, right,
That's why I said so.
I know I'm going to Kentucky, but,
I wouldn't have thought anything else, to be
I have
honest.
boundaries.
Yeah, we know there's something wrong if you really want to go to Kentucky.
Please tell me there's a town called Hicksville. I just want to go there. I want to go.
There's a town called Hicksville in every state.
Okay. Awesome. We like it.
Have you got like the signs up saying you are now entering Hicksville?
Yeah, there's signs on the way out.
You're now entering Hicksville, Florida, twinned with Hicksville, Texas.
Oh, I love it. Oh dear.
All right, Dave.
Who says Americans don't have a sense of humour? They're just awesome.
In all fairness, I did find a couple of good ones.
Did you?
Yeah, here.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
I have a question for Dave.
Ian, well done.
Dave, you said in passing, in very quick passing. By the way, Americans. I was going to say Americans don't talk that quickly all the time, so you're going to have to slow down occasionally. You mentioned in passing that you had learned the Texas shuffle.
Yep.
So, in coordination with a new project you were working on,
Yep.
I want to know about this new project you got going on.
It's obviously a blues rock kind of more blues than rock project. Nothing. I got asked to join after doing a jam night in Maidenhead, which is just up the road from us, and got the set list through, listened to it, and I thought, hello, there's a rhythm here that I sort of know, but I've never done. So I asked, I said, what's this? And they said, loosely, most of it is based on the Texas Shovel. And I went, okay. So Googled it, blah, blah, blah. Listened to it. And it's just one of those drum beats that I've never played. I've heard but never played. And always, when I have heard it, I thought, well, how are they doing that? And when I watched it, I thought, oh, that's cool. And when I played it, bang, straight in, no problem, no stress. And now they love what I'm doing. They love the feel that I'm doing from the jam. We were talking about this before, about the years of jamming nights that we do, where you have to think on your toes and play more with feel than structure, notation and everything, which I love. I love playing by feel. And but now I'm actually sort of experimenting with, can I do this with that? And can I do... It's actually making me be more creative. So thank you, America. Thank you, Texas. Thank you, Stevie Ray Vaughan. Thank you, ZZ Top. America, we love you.
I just want to let you know, Dave, it ain't Kentucky.
And thank you, God, for America.
Just saying, it ain't Kentucky, but
Well, okay, it's near, isn't it?
No, not even close.
Up the road. No. It's up the road. You can get some good chicken in there.
Yeah, well, you lot think we're near Australia, so it's...
No, there may be some Americans who do, but to include
it was in Friends. We saw it in Friends that you all think we're near Australia, so it must be true.
No, to include Andrea and I in on that is just flat out mean. You'd fit right in as an American. You're just mean.
So no one told you life was gonna be this way.
Oh, by the way, Pinky said he's at the Rubbermaid studio here in his compound, and it's powered by methane.
On all studios?
Gas powered.
Hey, on all studios? What you're going to do is put a hose pipe up a drummer's stool and you'll have power all for the rest of your life.
Oh. See what I mean, Ian? He'd make a great American.
I'll crate him up and send him over.
I could be your next president. How about that?
I'd vote for you. Come on in.
Thank you. There we are. See, I've got one vote already. There's my green card sorted.
I think you need to be more.
I don't think you get a green card based on votes.
Oh, come on.
I'm not sure.
And from a background in marketing, you know, obviously, campaigning is a lot about marketing.
Yes.
I think you're going to need to aim a little bit higher.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Like what?
First lady?
Let's look at...
I could be first lady. I can wear a dress. I can look good in a dress. I can do that. I'm a can-do man.
You want to visit Kentucky anyway, so why not?
Exactly.
Well, and Donald Trump is probably going to need a new wife soon, right? Because he wants to actually export all his wives. So
Andrea, I could not marry a man with that wig.
We had this conversation the other week. Apparently, it's not a wig.
That's a syrup. That is a syrup, and it's glued on.
I'd agree with you. I'd agree with you.
There's no one on earth that has natural hair like that.
According to my esteemed American colleagues here, it's not a wig.
It's a wig. Come on, people, grow up.
It's real hair. It's been proven over and over again.
Just
like my hair is real, so is Donald Trump's.
It's as fake as ISIS.
So we can
I want to see Donald Trump and Boris Johnson have a fight. That'd just be genius.
Oh dear!
I'm sure everybody that they could do a whole hour themselves. I'm going to encourage them to come on. You, Ian, and Dave need to break out a time when you guys can just take over the show and do an hour all to yourselves.
Yeah, be pay per view though.
That's okay. We could probably sell that.
Just to make sure that you're over 21 in America and over 18 in the UK, because we're liberal.
And we'll also take like donations for
I'll take
extracurricular affairs.
Yeah, anything really, any money at all for anything.
I thought that's what was happening today.
No, that's not the pay-per-view bit. This is public.
I gotta tell you, for the past 16 minutes, it sure seems like that's what was happening.
You should have had the pre-show.
Oh, the pre-show.
Exactly.
That's worth $10 on its own.
All right. Before we get any further gone, I want to get some music played, and I want you guys to let me know what you think about it.
Andrea? Where's Andrea? Andrea, we've got to introduce the Andrea.
We have introduced Andrea. It's just
I'm good. I'm here.
She's good. Okay, hi. We're now Twitter friends.
There you are. Everybody's Twitter friends with Dave, right? How many Twitter friends you got, Dave, so far? We're gonna muscle you up at least one or two more here.
Ask him how many accounts he's got.
I don't know. How many have I got?
Oh, he's got SunStudioShed Studio.
Yeah.
Ink It For Me.
Yeah.
Dave Carrera.
Yeah.
Is Carrera Drums still going?
Dave Carrera Drums.
Dave Carrera Drums.
Carrera Drums.
Carrera Drums. So about 5 Twitter channels.
Love Me in Kentucky.
At Love Me in Kentucky.
Oh boy, are you in trouble?
I'm going to make that now. On live on air, I'm going to make Love Me at Kentucky. That's me.
Go ahead, Ian, grab that domain. And
that's going to be awesome, isn't it? That would be just fantastic.
Just load it up with a picture of Dave, and that's all we're going to do to it.
All right. I make the CIA laugh. I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that.
You make us laugh too, Dave, and that's half the battle. All right, we got music to listen to. Believe it or not, 3 musicians were selected randomly, and we're going to have our panel listen to those songs and find out what they think about it. And before we do, I want to invite everybody out there. If you're a musician, want to get your music in front of our panel, all you have to do, go to musicsceneinvestigation.com, click on Submit a Song at the top of the page, and hopefully it'll be randomly selected very quickly, and our panelist will be able to hear it as well. All right.
It's free.
It is free.
Yeah,
it very much is. All right, 3 songs. The first song is Right Now. We're going to take a listen to it, so go ahead, and we'll play it for the audience. So everybody, hope you enjoy song number 1 on today's Music Scene Investigation. There you have it. That is track number 1 on the broadcast today. We're going to bring our panel in right now and find out what they thought about it. I'm going to start things out with Andrea because I know if I don't, we'll never get to Andrea. So, Andrea, what do you think about track number 1?
Good move, Rich.
Thank you.
You know, as soon as you hand this off, it's over.
I know it.
Andrea, it's your turn. Get on with it.
Yeah, okay, so, well, it's not really a song, it's not really a soundtrack, it's kind of a little demo piece where somebody's basically programmed a lo-fi drum thing and then kind of doing some guitar stuff over it. And, you know, not that it's bad, it maybe is a good idea for a song, but there's not a whole lot going on in terms of harmony. And there's not really a whole lot going on in terms of production. So, you know, I'd say it's maybe a good start to something, but it needs some development in either direction. If you're interested in doing soundtracks and composer work, it's got to be a lot more involved than this. You know, some melody ideas that the instruments will be carrying, some development of the sections, some more instruments. Doesn't matter whether they're organic or not. It just needs more if that's your direction. And if not, if you're, you know, thinking you want to be a songwriter, then you got to start writing some stuff, you know, some lyrics, some melodies, start working with a singer or something and have it go somewhere.
All right. I appreciate it, Andrea. Thank you very much. Now over to Ian and Dave. Gentlemen, what do you think about track number 1 on the broadcast?
I'll say this first. Right. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Andrea's really covered it quite simply. I'm going to go a little bit more in depth.
And she's been very generous.
There was no melody. There was no hook. It was just a bunch of loops repeated over and over again with basically 2 sections, what I would consider maybe a verse and a chorus. But even those were lacking distinction between the 2 parts. So the arrangement needs a lot of attention as well. To be honest, and this sounds like something I could throw down in an hour just to get an idea out of my head. Mm-hmm. But after that hour, I would then go back. I would start looking at the sounds that I'm using.
It would not be public domain, would it?
No, it certainly wouldn't enter the public domain at this stage. I would start looking at the sounds that I'm using. I would start looking at the production that I'm using, the mixing. You know, it's like this is just basically an idea that's been thrown down. I mean, even the drums, you know, just from the simple point of that snare was a constant velocity. It was the same level of hit. There was no feel in the drums. It was very static in its feel. And I got bored really easy, unfortunately, and that's not a good thing. You know, personally, I would not put this out at this point in time.
Do you guys get probably on one of your? I don't know American Telly and all that sort of stuff, but we get a channel called Quest over in the UK on Freeview, and they show a program called How It's Made. Do you guys? You're aware of that?
We are familiar with the program. It's on the Discovery Channel here.
That's it. Yeah. I think Quest is like a label they use for Discovery over here. And it sounded like what they would use for the BG music for their slots in their program. Just a loop, just a constant loop. Blah, 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 run in the background. No highs, no lows, no nothing, no entertainment, because it's not important. It's just BG music to fill a period of TV with a voiceover describing what's on the show. So yeah, as Ian said, you know, it's a good idea piece, definitely not ready for the public domain, and needs a lot of work. To be fair and to be really, really kind, when we first heard it, I said that's Kraftwerk.
Yeah.
European early stage electro band.
Very famous, yeah.
About 80s, 1980s, something like that. Google it, you'll see it. But then when I sat down and I thought there are elements of this that are very, very early Interstellar sort of Pink Floyd, in elements of it, not in the sound, but there were bits, you know. So there are parts where you could go, I could take that bit and move it forward. But it just looped, and about 32 bars in, we went bored. And you can't put a piece out in public domain where people are going to go 32 bars in and go bored.
Even from the point of view of background music, I mean, the mix and the production level was just not down pat enough for even background music, in my opinion. The TV work at the moment is highly competitive.
Yeah.
Everyone wants a slice of it. And if that's the sort of market you're going for, then you're going to need to up your game.
Up your game, big time.
All right. I appreciate it, gentlemen. Thank you very much. Track number 1 for everybody's information. It's called The Sound Pound, and it's from a group called Hellstars, and we appreciate their sending that track in to Music Scene Investigation. This Wednesday, everybody needs to be aware, this Wednesday, MSI Hit List is going to be on the air. That's where we'll select a Hit List winner, Band of the Month from our previous month, Song of the Week selectees. You don't want to miss it. It's at 5:30 p.m. on this Wednesday, right here at MusicSceneInvestigation.com. What are you whispering about?
Stuff that you don't want to know.
You're talking about those 6 words again, aren't you?
We've got 2 of them, and you can guess them.
I could not guess.
Andrea hates them.
Put it this way, it didn't make me moist and it didn't make me want to squirt.
Exactly. Andrea's.
My ears, they're burning.
Yeah, here's some ear bleach.
Song number 2 coming up next. Here it is, everybody. Song number 2 on today's Music Scene Invest. Maybe this will help your ears, Andrea.
If you paid for the pre-show, you would know what all this is about, people. $10 next time.
I hope it's good.
American dollars.
Here it is, song number 2 on today's MSI. Enjoy it, everyone. We'll be back in just a second. track number 2 on today's music scene investigation. All right, we're going to go and find out what our panel thinks on this song. I'm going to start out with Andrea again. I'm trying to help you out, Andrea. So what do you think about track number 2?
I appreciate that, Rich.
I do what I can.
Okay. Yeah, I really like this track a lot. I'm a big fan of Maria McKee. This stuff reminds me a little bit of everything that she did when she went solo, especially in the later years. I saw her live in LA, and it is very much this vibe. The band in this track, really solid band. Great tones on the guitar, nice counterpoint of those two guitars. Really solid rhythm, tasty bass line, nice tone on the bass. Really good voice. I'm assuming it's a woman. It could be either, but I'm assuming it's a woman. Great voice. I like the song. I like the melody. And there's only one real weakness in this track, and that's the mix. Because it's impossible to understand a word she's saying, including the hook. The lead vocal is really super dry. So I think that, there was this intention of trying to get it to join the mix by pulling it back and having it a little sound more like it is when you're in a live club. And that never really works in a recording. So it needs a little bit of something. It needs to be pulled forward. Definitely. It could be EQ'd so that you can really get some of the frequencies you need to actually understand the words. But also a little space wouldn't have hurt either, because it was bone dry. It's a really great start. The mix is the weak link for me. There's this hard panning of the two guitars, which is fine, but in the beginning, that's also the bass far left. So that was a little strange. And it never really joined. They never joined together. It didn't sound like a complete mix because, the balance in the spectrum wasn't quite right. So there's some stuff to do with the mix. But overall, great band, good song. Really liked it. It actually made my ears stop bleeding after what the boys said.
Well, there you are. That's good. I appreciate it, Andrea, and I'm glad we could make your ears stop hurting you. All right, over to the guys of... I don't even know what to call... I'm going to call you guys the guys of the 6 words you can't say in front of women. Is that all right? I don't know. Anyway, Dave and Ian...
I'm the chunky one.
What do you think?
He's the moist one.
What do you think about track
and we
number...
both sweat. No.
What do you think about track number 2?
I liked it because obviously I've got this fixation with Kentucky Man and the Texas Shuffle and all that sort of stuff. And I love America. God love Budweiser. God love America. God love everybody. There was no shuffle there, was it? Because I had to go to the little boys' room. And was there shuffle?
Not really, no.
No. I want to put a shuffle track down on there, and I offer it free. Seriously, because that was lovely. But I didn't hear all of it. I heard enough anyway. But so I'm going to have to pass over to Passover. That's
it's Jewish festival
on my life already.
Yeah. Give me some bread.
Ian, take over.
Right. Okay.
Because you know the whole song, that's only fair. But it does need a shuffle, doesn't it?
It can do that shuffle in there. Yeah. My problem with the drums, really nice recording of the drums.
Everyone has problem with the drums.
The sound was
Everybody has problem with the drums.
My problem with the drums was the drummer. No, my problem with the drums was where he dropped out of that sort of woodblock bit.
Oh yeah. What was that all about?
And it was kind of a bit out of place, and kind of it didn't really even serve a purpose. As in, when the drums came back in, it didn't feel like there was this sort of
It sounded like, the Quakers going to church. Cribbly clop.
But yeah, I didn't get that as a production decision. That didn't work for me. I would like to hear those drums carried on, just holding that beat.
Do you think that people know this part of the show isn't from the USA?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But the accents, probably.
Really?
Just to guess.
Oh, okay.
Andrew's right about the mix. It's very dry, and it's not really sitting together very well. Nice bass tone. One of the guitar tones I felt was a little bit, slightly issues with tuning, and it sounded more like a chorus or something like that on the track, which making some of them sort of bends a little bit off. But my biggest problem was with the vocals. She can sing. She's got a nice tone to her voice. She's in pitch and on note and everything like that. But her voice was sucked back a little bit. And even where it wasn't, I was struggling to understand a word she was saying. I think she needs to go back and look at her diction from the point of view of singing and actually pronounce some of the words a bit better. And she had that sort of slight drawl where she, instead of sort of changing up to the notes, she was bending through the note. And it kind of, I think Rich actually, you summed it up with a good word, drony. I thought her vocals a little bit drony in places. And, she can obviously sing. And I would have liked to hear it kick it up.
She can be crafted.
Yes, it's a production. It's a production thing.
If she's got a good voice, which what I heard was okay, it can be crafted, can't it?
And bring it up in the mix a little bit and give it some more. It sounded like she was holding back. It sounded like I wanted to hear her fly and put a bit more into it. So yeah, my biggest problem with this whole track was the mix, as Andrea stated out, very dry. Things all over the place, needs pulling in, and that vocal. But otherwise, it is a good song. There's very good start, very tight band, and some good recording going on.
It sounds awesome with a bit of SVG shuffle behind it.
All right.
Texas. Love you, Texas.
All right. Well, I appreciate your thoughts, everyone. Let's find out who this song is from. The song is called Wily Bandit, and it is from a group called The Grim Game, and we appreciate their sending that track into Music Scene Investigation as well. All right.
Couldn't they be the Hicksville Quartet or something? That'd be flipping awesome. That
I like the Grim Game.
That's a good band name, and we could sell them in the UK.
The Grim Game is a good band.
They could be. Oh, sorry. Carry on.
I don't know. I don't know what to do about them, Andrea.
I don't think there is anything to do at this point, Rich.
I mean, I could hit the mute button, but then the problem would be everybody would see them motioning and stuff in the back. Nobody would be able to hear them, so then everybody would be mad at me.
Yeah, that would look like they're trapped in their.
Exactly.
That would look like that you hate the UK when we love the USA, and that would be really wrong.
Well, I'll tell you.
God would hate you.
I tell you what I will do. Instead of muting you guys because of you're making noise, I'll just play the next song, and then I have to mute you for at least a little bit so everybody can hear it. So it all works out.
Let's get some music.
All right, here it is. Track number 3 on today's Music Scene Investigation. Everyone, enjoy this track. We'll be right back with our panel in just a second. Track number 3 on today's MSI. there is track number 3 on the broadcast today. I'm going to stay with it, Andrea. I'm going to give you a first crack at track number 3, so tell me what you think about it.
I would.
I'll make it short and sweet.
I'm not a coward.
We can hand the show over and just be done with it.
All right.
Okay, so when it started, I thought, oh, nice guitar tone. A nice bass sound. It was a little too much in the subsonic area. I think it was really boomy down in those lower frequencies. Those could be trimmed. Not sure I so much get the whole alien sound in the background. But it would be I think a decent track if you're trying to build your, library for things to send out for film and TV, and this was one of the things that could come up. So, it's fine. It's for that retro kind of, beatniky jazz stuff from the guitar side is played pretty well. I'm pretty sure this drummer has never played jazz ever. Like ever in his life. Ever. It was terrible from the drum point of view. Just time is when he wasn't even in time. Phil's behind. Pretty sure this is a rock drummer going, yeah, sure, I can play jazz, and not really nailing it. So, other than that, yeah, it is what it is. It's kind of cute. And I guess it could be useful probably in the lower end film and TV licensing realm. But it's definitely not like album quality or anything that you'd want to really get out there and push in the higher level industry. And now let's hand it over to let's call them the Whiskey Boys. Can we call them the Whiskey Boys today?
Yeah!
You certainly
Kentucky
can.
whiskey. God loves you, Andrea.
All right, gentlemen, what do you think about track number 3?
Hey, look.
Yep.
Hey, look, that's what we think.
Ian,
Jazz, man. Jazz.
Hey, man.
Jazz.
For those of you watching at home, Ian has a long hand-rolled cigarette hanging out of his mouth and wraparound sunglasses on.
It's clearly what it is, Rick, for God's sake.
Okay.
By the way, it's a fake joint. It's made out of chocolate children. Thank you very much.
Just for those listening. Right. Do you know what this reminded me of?
CIA and all that. Yeah.
You know what this reminded me of? You know when you get like a new copy of iMovie or something like that on?
No, because I don't have an Apple Mac.
On your Mac,
because I'm poor.
Or something else on.
I've got a PC.
When you get one of these free programs that does video editing and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And they come with the themes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And there's always that jazzy theme song that goes.
Do you think of that when you sit?
I did. Yes. I did. And this to me reminds me of something like you'd get like a free thing on GarageBand or iMovie or something like that. Andrew's right. The drummer was not the best jazz player. Obviously, he can play drums.
The drummer was actually me doing jazz. Seriously, I don't do jazz on this. Although apparently I should do, according to Dave Wagstaff from Wishbone Ash, I should be doing jazz like the best man, but I cannot get my head around it. Seriously.
I must admit, I'm not a big fan of jazz, but
this was brushes on a snare, and he was trying to keep up with it. Yeah.
And this was also lacking horns. It needed a horn. It was dying for a saxophone solo or a trumpet solo or something like that.
The Quakers going down the pop. I love the Quakers. God love Kentucky.
Again, from an arrangement and song point of view, it was very nonchalant. It didn't really sort of go anywhere. Didn't really have a statement. I mean, obviously, the players can play, except as we said, the drummer can obviously play drums, but not necessarily jazz drums. But everyone else seemed to be doing a fair enough job. The guitar parts were nice. The bass tone was cool. From a mix and production point of view, it's probably the best we've heard tonight. But again, it just is. It's one of those. It's nothing mind-melting, nothing mind-blowing. It is another piece of background music from my point of view. I
put it in the same category as song one. It's just another one of those repetitive, yada yada yada, whatever. You know what I mean? It's throwaway music.
And there goes their Skype connection. Somebody threw them away, Andrea.
I bet you they hit the wrong button, you know?
They may have. They very well could have. I'm not really sure what happened, but we're trying to get them back on as quickly as they are back.
We love you, America. CIA, we're only joking. Leave us alone, honest.
All right, Dave, go ahead and continue with your thoughts.
I think we were done, weren't we? Were we done?
Yeah, we're done. We're okay.
Yeah.
We're good.
All right, well, then let me introduce track number 3 to everybody. Track number 3 is called Laika's Last Dream, and it's by a group called Viellator, and we appreciate their sending that track in to Music Scene Investigation as well. Let me reiterate, if you're an indie artist out there, you want to get your music in front of the panel, all you have to do is go to musicsceneinvestigation.com, click on Submit a Song, and that's it. It's as simple as that. It is free. Absolutely free. All right, everybody needs to go right now, if you're not already there, to musicsceneinvestigation.com/witness, because we are now going to turn things over to the panel to have them select a song of the week, and we want to know what you have to say as well. All right, guys and gal, I'm going to turn it over to you and let you decide on a song of the week. So let me know what you think about what you heard and what your vote is.
Because we're English and from the motherland, Andrea, ladies first.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, Dave. I'm going to go with number 2. Because the other two are not just... Number 1 is not anything near completed anything. And number 3, I just can't get over the drumming. And number 2, I think, is the closest to being, something. There is some stuff to fix, but I just think that it's closer in terms of a goal.
All right. Dave and Ian, the Whiskey Boys, what do you think?
What do I think? Well, I love Kentucky Gaylords. I'm in love with it. I love Kentucky. I love America. I love God.
Well,
no. What do you think the song?
He asked me what I thought.
Yeah. It was a bit open-ended, I know. But what did you think about the music?
Song 2, obviously.
It's got to be in it, really.
Because song 1 and 3 were like I said, the background stuff, the minimal finish. Song 2 had more thought behind it and more effort put in, but still need more work. But
from my point of view, I think we're going for Song of the Week, and I think really Song 2 is the only one that qualifies as a song from my point of view at the moment. I think the others are a little bit wafty in arrangement and production wise. So Song 2. Song 2 all the way. Three ticks, 3 positive thumbs up.
All right. Well, there you have it then. Song number 2 is the song of the week, The Grim Game, and their track, Wily Bandit. By the way, Patty out in the chat room, hello, how are you? Everybody yell really loud on 3. What? Patty says today's show was not a cure for her hangover, so I was just going to try and help her out a little bit. No?
Take the red pill, Patty. Take the red pill.
Red pills all the way. Pink ones are even better.
All right. Never mind. I'm not going to say what I thought I was going to say.
God bless America. America is moist and is chunky. And squirts a lot. And we love America. We in the UK love how you become.
Okay.
Your teenagers that we're proud of.
I have no idea. Ian, call Dave a cab. Don't let him drive.
Motherland. We are your mother.
Don't let him drive. Call him a cab. One of those big black cabs would work fine. I don't know if they still have them.
They're bringing Mercedes now. Oh, they're horrible.
That'll be fine.
Horrible.
All right. Again, congratulations to the Grim Game in their selection as Song of the Week for Wily Bandit. We're going to play out with that. And want to invite you guys on Wednesday to come back and join us for the hit list. We'll be doing that as well. All right. For now, sing so long as we play out with Wily Bandit. See you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.